Good evening, basketball fans. Thanks for joining us on the Rambler Sports Network, and welcome to the Greenhouse. First senior night and a Western Clover Belt Conference matchup featuring the Thorp Cardinals and your Regis Ramblers. The Ramblers last played on Friday against the Ladysmith Lumberjacks and lost 77-67 in Ladysmith. That loss will now put 6 losses on the Ramblers' resume, but that does not affect their conference standings. That was a non-conference game. Last Thursday, Regis had a big win over conference frontrunner Bloomer at home with an 81-62 win, and where Blake Rissler was a lights out from the 3. The Ramblers were on a 3-game winning streak before the Lumberjacks put that to a halt, and now they have some important conference games coming up, only sitting 1 game behind Fall Creek and Bloomer. Regis is currently 10-6 with a 4-3 record. Then the Thorp Cardinals last played on Thursday against the Cadott Hornets and lost 87-69 at home in Thorp. One player that I'm sure Coach Scott Horn is lucky to have is his 6'3 freshman Cooper Rosemeyer. Thorp is currently 2-12 and 0-7 in conference play. I'm Peyton Stewart, joined by Tony Wester, and you are watching the Thorp Cardinals versus the Regis Ramblers on the Rambler Sports Network. So, Tony, what do you think some keys in winning the game and winning tonight's game for each team?
I think for Regis, they just need to play as a team, see the open passes, take the shots, stay confident. If they're not hot, keep shooting. I think if Thorp wants to have a good chance at winning this, they need to lock down one player in specific, and that'd be Blake Rissler. He doesn't look like it's going to be starting tonight since it's senior night, but he usually holds the team together pretty well. If he's hot, the rest of the team's hot. So I think really if Thorp, that's the first step for Thorp is to lock down Blake. Make sure Blake stays cold.
Yeah.
Getting the Ramblers' heads early on.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, Blake Rissler will play significant minutes, though, as Harrison Haas, if you can see that, he's on the left wing over there, number 0. He actually injured his ankle on Saturday playing hockey with some of the kids starting tonight, as well as Owen Weisenberger was there, too. And it was just unfortunate he rolled his ankle, so he'll probably play like 30 seconds, get a foul, and probably get subbed out. So it is senior night, though, special. There are 5 seniors, so last year there was only 1 in Alex Shula, so something to count on as we go forward. And Andrew Burschbeck making his first start tonight. So is Noah Terrace, who both play significant minutes, are key in guard roles, but Burschbeck does play the post a lot, too, as well. So, unfamiliar lineup, and we'll send it down to Joe Roach here.
Those 5 seniors will be starting in tonight's game, and we're going to recognize them now. Harrison, Owen, Noah, Andrew, and David, thank you for your commitment and dedication. You will always be part of the legacy that is Rambler basketball. Remember, once a Rambler, always a Rambler. Woo! Now we ask those who are able to please stand and remove your hats. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, as we prepare for this game with Thorp, we ask your blessings on the players and fans assembled here. Please help all of us appreciate the standards of competition, sportsmanship, and fair play that represent true Christian spirit and values. Finally, we ask your help that all who are here enjoy this game and have a safe trip home. We pray in the name of Jesus our Lord, amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, here is our national anthem.
So we'll start with the Thorp Cardinals starting lineup. They have Dylan Matson, Landon Pink, Jack Whitmire, Daniel Madison, and Cooper Rosemeyer. So good starting lineup. Cooper Rosemeyer, the front runner for that team. He's averaging 22 points per game, which is the most in conference, but there's very few games in with sports, which is the stats we use. And Blake Rissler is actually averaging the most for the amount of games he plays. He averages 21.6. So I'm sure those two will be going up against each other, and it'll be a really intriguing matchup. So also this game can't be possible without our officials for tonight's evening, who are Matthew Flater, Patrick Boughton, and Dale Konwinski. So obviously thank you to all the officials in Wisconsin. So we'll send it on to Tony Westner for the Ramblers starting lineup for tonight's matchup.
Yeah, so for the Ramblers, you got number 0, Harrison Hawes, number 30, David Riccardi, number 4, Noah Terrace, number 24, Andrew Birschbach, and number 3, their front runner, Owen Weisenberger, who averages about 14.6 points per game.
Yeah.
Behind Blake Rissler, I think he is the second highest scorer on the Regis team consistently.
Yeah, and so before the Rambler lineup is announced for girls and boys, they play a height video, so don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can right now, but it's in the right side, like far right side of the auditorium, or close right side, I guess. So something new they added this year to the Chippewa Valley Sports and Orthopedics Medicine Gymnasium at Bill Allman Court. So looks very nice here if you haven't been. Bleachers, everything's like state of the art.
It is a really nice facility we have here.
Yeah. And Ty Gailing is the one doing the handshakes for the Ramblers. Obviously had shoulder surgery, so that sidelined him for the whole season except for a few games at the start of the year. It'll be an interesting matchup, I think. So it should be Cooper Rosemeyer going up against David Riccardi at center. And obviously Owen Weisberger's played the kind of shooting guard spot as DJ Cooper, the freshman from McDonell, or who went to McDonell, runs that spot when he is in. So you can see Haas kind of limping a little bit. Both of these teams actually play against each other tomorrow in Thorp as one game, as the game earlier this year, I think it was supposed to be at Thorp, was canceled due to a snow day, which I was not opposed to.
Nor was I.
As we get Riccardi versus Rosemeyer. Riccardi gets the tip to Matson. Now, so there's Madison and then Matson, kind of confusing. As Birschbach goes for the steal, here's Rosemeyer. Looks like Ramblers in a zone. And that's a 3-fired miss. That was Madison looking for something as here's Weisenberger. Definitely a 3-point specialist. Averaging 14.6 points per game. Little lower than last year, just by 2 points as he charges the baseline. There's Haas in the 3. Can't get it. Everybody was excited. Everybody wanted him to make that. And he'll get the foul to come out for the rest of the game. So Rissler will come in, leaving the other 4 seniors as lots of fans cheering as he goes to the bench. So now little Dylan Matson inbound in. Matson to Madison. 12 Whitmire. Well, faked out Andrew Birschbach. There's Pank, Matson. Some tight defense here being played by the Ramblers. As tries to fit a pass in there to Madison, but Birschbach there for the steal. Weisenberger on the wing, guarded by Matson. Riccardi, Rosemeyer was laying off on him, wanted probably him to shoot it to get a block. Riccardi in the paint, in contact by Rosemeyer. He'll go to the charity stripe. So could be first points on the board here for the game. So Rosemeyer with his first foul. And obviously the first team's foul. So Riccardi gets the first. Only about a minute and a half into the game so far. And Riccardi long on the second, but Terrace there for the rebound. Rissler from 3. Oh, thought it was going to bounce in there, but Rosemeyer, tallest guy on the court, gets the rebound. Calling for it from Matson. And that was Whitmire. So Rosemeyer there. Now we'll get Terrace on the right side. Here's Weisenberger. Good bounce pass to Riccardi. Riccardi, layup off the glass. Here's Whitmire. Or to Madison. Driving on Terrace. Pass out to Rosemeyer. Meyer, 3. Couldn't hit. Rissler for the rebound. Riccardi looking for somebody. Here's Weisenberger. Matson guarding. Burschbeck from 3. Can't get it. So some quality looking shots here already. And that's off. That was Landon Pank with the 3. In the corner. Rosemeyer trying to get a steal there. And that's off the foot on Rosemeyer, I believe. 32. Alex Walters comes in for Jack Whitmire. There's Terrace inbound to Rissler. Rissler, long 3. Short. Here's Matson. Tony, what do you think of the game so far?
I like how fast-paced it's going. A lot of quick passes. There have already been quite a few shot opportunities and shots taken.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like their shots aren't going in necessarily, but it doesn't seem like they're afraid to take them.
Yeah, Landon Pank at the line. Fouled on Andrew Burschbeck. I thought it might have been on David Riccardi there. Pank misses the first, just short. He's got another, though. And he'll score the first points for the Cardinals, so Landon Pank gets on the board. Solid defense being played as Weisenberger just loses it as he goes up. And that'll be out of bounds on the Cardinals. Ramblers will retain possession. Terrace with the inbound. And both of these teams are playing some great defense early on. Not a lot of shots have gone up, but also they haven't really fallen. Here's Rissler from 3. Looks good, it is. Blake Rissler for 3. Good shot there. As here's Rosemeyer charging. And that'll be out of bounds. And Rosemeyer was all alone there. Oh, we got Terrace. That's a good pass by Burschbeck. Jumps his feet, and he'll go to the line. It's an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity here. What do you think of the offenses so far?
I like what they're doing, driving to the middle of the court, going for the two-pointer.
Yeah.
I think that Thorp defensively needs to try and put a little bit more pressure on Blake. already. I think he's got 5 points on the board, so.
Yeah, he just made a free throw there.
So that put
and
him
that
at
was
6.
That was Alex Walters, number 32 for the Cardinals, as Weisenberger finds Berschbeck. Fake pass by Berschbeck. What a play. Andrew Berschbeck. Highlight reel type play, faking out the entire Cardinals team. I'll get Walters again. Blocked by Riccardi.
Did Andrew score?
Andrew's got another. Oh, no, he doesn't. So Berschbeck trying to go for 4 there. You got Matson. Cardinals down by 8. Pass to Madison. Here's Matson from 3. Off. Walters there for the rebound. Pass to Matson. Off the glass, can't take it. That's going to be a foul on Berschbeck, I assume, as he kind of slapped Rosemeyer in the face. Who's been quiet this evening. Hasn't been given a lot of opportunities, has he?
No, not really.
Here's Rosemeyer, speaking of him. Pass to Madison. Rosemeyer under the hoop, guarded by Rissler. Madison from 3. It's good. Much needed Cardinals score. 11-6 now. So Terrace to Weisenberger. Driving. Can't get the layup. Speaking of Weisenberger, he's only 36 points away from 1,000, which is pretty impressive. Got a lot of them last year. Now Rosemeyer throws the ball away. Rissler, fast break, slant. Oh. Rissler goes down. That is not what you want to see if you're a Rambler fan. But he gets up. Went for it. He did get hurt in the Bloomer game. He kind of got slapped in the face or kind of elbowed, and blood was everywhere in his, and just not a good sight. So a little banged up, especially after that play hitting the ground. That would not feel too well. So Rissler gets his first free throw. DJ Cooper comes in for Noah Terrace. And Jack Whitmire comes in for Cooper Rosemeyer. So Alex Walters got the foul on Blake Rissler for the slam. And he gets another, so I don't think Blake Rissler will be attempting another dunk this evening. Pass Matson. Rissler gets the steal. Was gonna probably heave it to Berschbeck, who was charging to the lane. Now we got Weisenberger. Berschbeck from 3. Long. Weisenberger from 3. It's good. Beautiful shot there. Weisenberger will put this game to double digits. As that was Landon Penk kind of loses the ball. And Rissler fakes the shot. Pass to Weisenberger in the paint. He's got it. Timeout called by the Cardinals. So it's full timeout, so we'll see you in a minute.
Because of Regis. Because of Regis. Because of Regis.
Because of Regis,
Because of Regis. Because of Regis, I am building my future.
I can reach my goals.
Because of Regis, I can make my dreams come true. I want to be a teacher.
A college professor.
An engineer.
When I grow up, I want to be a lawyer.
I want to be a chef. I want to make those around me proud.
Because of Regis, I am part of something bigger than me.
I am building a strong foundation in my faith and in my education.
I am smart. I am a good friend. Loving. Funny.
Hardworking.
I am a leader. I am a child of God. I am a rambler. I am a rambler.
I am a rambler.
I am a rambler.
I am a rambler.
I am a rambler.
We are ramblers. We We can be anything.
We can be anything.
We can be anything.
We can be anything.
We can be anything because we are Ramblers.
Enrollment is now open. Visit our website to learn more.
Welcome back to Eau Claire, Wisconsin at Regis High School. Regis taking on Thorp 18-6. Tony, what do you think of what has happened so far?
I really think that Blake's got the team going, to be honest. The chemistry between him and Owen is insane. I mean, you saw Owen get 5 points in 15 or so seconds there before Thorp tried to stop the momentum, calling a timeout.
Yeah.
I do think that Regis is starting to get their momentum now, and I think making the timeout call there was the right play.
Yeah. As now we have DJ Cooper kind of crossing up Landon Pank, and he'll almost lose the ball. Not quite. As Joey Brommer open on the wing, can't get. So Riccardi just taller than him, bullies him, and that's Rissler going up off the glass. 2 points for him. 20-6. That's a heave by Matson. Now we have Madison. It's kind of tripping me up.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
It is. And Madison is number 14, Matson number 2, and that's Landon Pank, number 11, gets a layup. Oh, Ben Bolts is going to come in for the Ramblers. Here's Cooper. Weisenberger. There's DJ Cooper from 3, pretty good shooter, and he is. He's got 3, his first of the night.
Nice screen set up by Blake there.
Yeah. They got a lot of good shooters on this team, and Brommer with a steal. He can dunk, didn't want to show it there. But I'd be wary of dunking too after what happened to Blake Rissler. Here's Pank. Brommer does have hops. He's only a sophomore. That's going to be a foul on DJ Cooper, so Daniel Madison will go to the line. So Ben Baltz will look like he'll come in. Cooper Rosemeyer. Don't know who the other Thorpe player is who's going to come in. So here's Daniel Madison's first attempt. It's good. Madison with one. Walker Horgan will come in for Landon Pank and Braden Wicks. So Rosemeyer, Whitmire, Madison, Matson, and Horgan is your lineup for the Cardinals currently. As Horgan will take on the task of guarding DJ Cooper. Screen by Bolts. Floater. It's good. 2 points for Cooper. Pass to Madison. Over to Rosemeyer. Little Euro step. Bumps into Bolts. Whitmire. Matson. Here's Madison. And he'll trip. Gives the ball back to Matson, though. Running some good offense, looking for an open look for the Cardinals. And Bolts kind of jumps the passing lane. Could have been dangerous. As here's Horgan from 3. Long on that. Bolts will get the rebound. Cooper can't get it. As that was Weisenberger and Bolts kind of both went up for it. And here's Terrace. Anything to say, Tony?
Not much. I think the Ramblers' defense is making it a problem for Thorpe to create space. Doesn't seem like they have very comfortable shooting opportunities right now.
Yeah. So 27-9 as it stands with just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. As that was Madison hit the ground hard. Didn't see what happened. And not a good pass from Rosemeyer. Horgan can't get his hands on it. Or he got one on it. So Terrace will inbound to Cooper. Terrace, Cooper, Bolts, Brommer, and Rissler are in for the Ramblers. There's Brommer. Good pass to Rissler. Rissler rips it out. Brommer behind the back. Can't get it, but Bolts is there, fellow sophomore. And that's going Thorp way. So, lots of underclassmen playing for the Ramblers. Definitely promising future. And obviously the Cardinals. They have Cooper Rosemar, who is their best player. And we did the JV game, and one player to notice, Jaden Shokus, was probably one of the best players in that game. Showed a lot of promise.
I really think the only thing holding him back is his size. Seemed like a very good ball handler.
Yeah. He definitely was. He probably had the most rebounds in that game.
100%.
Here's Matson. Can't get the three. Hasn't got it all day yet. Pretty good three-point shooter. I think he's their second leading scorer. As can't get that. There's Walters. We'll get foul and go to the line. So Braden Wicks is back in. Horgan's across from him, and Walters at the line. Daniel Madison and Dylan Matson are in. Alex Walters just trickles out there. Here's the second. And can't get a good bounce there. And that's going Regis way. That was Braden Wicks and Cooper went out and got it. I tried to get it at least. Cooper will set up the offense here. Lots of screens. Mid-range shot, not good. Brommer gets it though. 2 points for Brommer. Now we have Dylan Matson. So foul on Rissler, I believe. And it is. That should be his first. So Ramblers at 6 fouls, 3 for the Cardinals. They got 1 more to give before the Cardinals are in bonus. 20-point lead for the Ramblers as Rissler forces another steal behind the back. And he gets him to jump, and good layup for Rissler.
Well done.
Rissler's got a lot of points already. The pass to Matson. Zone for the Ramblers. And Madison is off. Here's Rissler from 3. Not good. A little short. As Riccardi goes to talk to Lori Zukaitis. Walters pass to Madison. Madison strong off the glass. No one went for the rebound for the Ramblers. Kind of weird, as here's Matson. Not good either. So lots of chances, for the Cardinals. As they're getting swarmed right now, and Bolts on defense, rebound by Brommer. Here's Walters again. Blake misses the shot, gets his own rebound, but puts it back. So, timeout called by the Cardinals. Full timeout called by Thorp. So we'll get back to you in a minute.
I am a rambler. I am a rambler.
I am a rambler.
I am a rambler.
I am a rambler.
I am brave.
I am determined.
I am creative.
I am thoughtful and joyful.
Loving. Courageous.
Hardworking.
I am a leader.
I am loyal.
Funny.
I am a builder.
I am friendly to everybody. I am a child of God.
As ramblers, we care about each other and support one another.
I want to be seen as a leader.
Creative. Caring.
I want to be seen as a positive role model for others.
Independent.
Hardworking.
Strong in my faith.
Because of Regis, I can reach my full potential.
I'm building my future. I can accomplish great things.
I can reach my goals.
Because of Regis, I can make my dreams come true.
Regis has been a part of this community for decades, and we have a bright future ahead of us. Come join our tradition of excellence.
And welcome back to Regis High School in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I'll send it over to my man, Tony Westner, to break down the game.
Well, I think really so far, Regis has kind of been on fire. Blake Chrysler already's got 14 points. Owen Weisenberger, I think, is at about 5. DJ Cooper, 5. Really, most of the points, I think, for the Cardinals have come from free throws. Most of their two-point attempts have been pretty hard off the glass or just short. It's not like they haven't had a lot of point opportunities, honestly. I do think the Regis defense is doing a good job, but they have had opportunities, just not a lot of shots going in for them right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they've had a lot of chances. They've just been unlucky with the bounce off the rim. As good pass by Terrace to Cooper on the wing. That's probably good. I don't know what it isn't. But Riccardi's there. Got the rebound. Brommer from the corner. He's got it. Joey Brommer for 3.
Beautiful shot.
So Noah Terrace came in for Rissler, I believe. And then Matson, Madison. That's going to be Braden Wicks, Alex Walters, and Walker Horgen in for the Cardinals. Steal by Terrace, and he'll give it to Weisenberger, as these two have played together their whole lives, and he's trying to get one of his best friends to 1,000. So that's Weisberger goes to the line. Berschbeck comes to check in at the scorer's table. So Dylan Matson will get his first foul. And it looks like Rosemeyer and Berschbeck will come in. There's someone else I can't quite see, and that's going to be Landon Penk. So Horgen and Walters will come out. Brommer comes out. Brommer, I think, he only has 1 3. Got a pair of layups, though. There's Weisenberger's second. He's got it. 1 of 2 right there for Weisenberger. Pretty good free throw shooter. Here's Matson. We have Madison in the corner, guarded by Cooper. Cooper pokes the ball loose. Good steal. As Terrace, flashy pass to Terrace. He's got it. Noah Terrace for 2.
Well done.
First points of the game for him. Here's Cooper. Cooper is guarding him, excuse me. Rosemeyer on. Can't get it. It's stolen away. Here's Weisenberger. And Strong off the back iron, but Riccardi there once again for a rebound. Pass to Matson. Cardinals have taken a lot of threes. Nothing has fallen yet for him so far. Down 41-9. Under 3 to go, and he'll just lose the ball there. That's going Rambler way. So Rissler and Jack Whitmire will check in. As that's Daniel Madison and DJ Cooper coming out. So here's Weisenberger from 3. Little off there. There's Rosemeyer, gets the rebound. Pass to Matson. That was a strong pass. I could hear him catch it from here.
Yeah.
And there's a deep 3, short. So Riccardi will inbound it. 2:20 to go. Ramblers have played excellent defense so far. not allowing very many shots, and that's going to be blocked by Jack Whitmire. There's Landon Pank. Matson again. Can't get it. Burschbeck there for the rebound. Kick out to Terrace. Weisberger driving. Good play, gets fouled, going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Anything to comment on, Tony Westner?
Not at the moment, Peyton.
So Weisberger been to the line a few times so far. So that was Dylan Matson with his second foul. And he'll come out for Daniel Madison. Makes my job easier.
Did Owen get that point?
So Rosemeyer pass to Pank. There's Weisberger, will get the rebound. Terrace. Burschbeck calling for the ball in the post. Kick out to Terrace. Terrace from three. Looked off that whole way. So under 1:30 to go. 44-9 here on Bill Allman Court. There's Rosemeyer in the corner. Can't get that to fall either. Riccardi pokes the ball loose. Pass to Weisenberger. I don't know if they're going to call that a dunk. He did touch rim. He got up there, though. What do you think, Tony?
I'm not so sure that was a dunk, but definitely close.
I mean, that was like, it was a very high layup.
Very high.
There's Terrace, misses it. And Rissler there. So under 40 seconds to go, 48-9. There's Jack Whitmire, pass to Madison. Too high of a pass for Cooper Rosemeyer. Zone defense here by the Ramblers, and that ball has gone into the student section of the Ramblers. Griffin Boda, who was playing in the JV game, caught that. Looks like Grout fit for the student section. There's Rissler, almost got blocked by Rosemeyer. Might have got a finger on that or so. So last possession, we'll see. Here's Madison, pass to Rosemeyer. Rosemeyer from three, short off the rim. So 48-9 as we enter halftime. So we'll get back to you in a few minutes for the first half breakdown.
I am brave.
I am determined.
I am creative.
I am thoughtful and joyful.
Loving. Courageous.
Hardworking.
I am a leader.
I am loyal.
Funny. I am a builder. I am friendly to everybody. I am a child of God.
I am Catholic.
Being a Rambler has given me the opportunity to discover who I am and who I want to be.
I want to be a soccer player.
A social worker.
I want to be an artist. I want to be an engineer.
A chef. I want to be a nurse.
An orthodontist.
When I grow up, I want to be a lawyer.
I want to be a teacher.
I want to do mission work.
I want to make those around me proud.
As Ramblers, we care about each other and support one another.
I want to be seen as a leader.
Creative. Caring.
Hardworking.
Strong in my faith. Independent.
I want to be seen as a role model for others.
Because of Regis. Because of Regis. Because of Regis.
Because of Regis.
Because of Regis.
Because of Regis, I am building my future. I can accomplish great things.
I can reach my goals.
Because of Regis, I can make my dreams come true.
I am part of something bigger than me.
I am building a strong foundation in my faith and in my education.
I am a Rambler. I am a Rambler.
I am a Rambler.
I am a Rambler.
I am a Rambler.
I am a Rambler.
We are Ramblers.
We can be anything.
We can be anything.
We can be anything.
We can be anything.
We can be anything because we are Ramblers.
Regis has been a part of this community for decades, and we have a bright future ahead of us. Come join our tradition of excellence.
I bet you I got all the Cardinals 9 points. 3, yeah, 6, 9. I got all 9 of them. Yes, I think so. Dude, they are terrible.
Welcome back to Eau Claire, Wisconsin for tonight's Western Clover Belt Conference matchup. between the Thorp Cardinals and the Regis Ramblers. I'll send it over to Tony Western for your first half stats and what teams can make changes to do better.
All right, Peyton. Well, first half ended 48-9 Regis. Like I said, I think if Thorp wants to win, they really have to shut down Blake. Unfortunately, it didn't happen very much in the first half. I've got 16 for Blake, 8 for Owen, 5 for DJ Cooper, 2 for Noah Terrace, 7 for Joey Brommer, 2 for Andrew Birchbeck, and 5 for David Riccardi. So I really think that, like, I mean, obviously Blake being the lead scorer, but what you had mentioned earlier about him kind of being a mesh that keeps the team together, I think it's important to note that as soon as he started putting up more points, the rest of the team started putting up more points. People got subbed in, and they played confident. I mean, they're doing exactly what they should be right now. They're up big, they're playing confident, they're going for the threes. They're still hitting their drives into the middle of the court and going for the 2 points, but they have been taking a lot more threes. I think Thorp, honestly, all 9 of their points might be free throws. They have not really been doing a great job of rebounding the ball, or I don't think they've shot a lot of threes, but even if they haven't been connecting, and their 2-point attempts that they have been doing have been kind of hard off the glass or short. So they need to find an even medium. They're down big, so they've got nothing to lose here. They should just start. They should be playing confident also. It's the same thing. They're down big. They should be playing confident. Regis is up big. They should be playing confident. It should be a good game in the second half. I'm sure their coach is saying something similar.
Yeah.
They haven't come back into the gym yet. Regis is already back to warming up for the second half. 1:20 left on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're having a very spirited conversation in the locker room right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you. So we'll focus on some other sports. So the Wisconsin Badgers men's basketball team plays tomorrow at 8 p.m. at the Kohl Center against the Indiana Hoosiers. Then the Bucks are playing SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight in Oklahoma, with the tip happening at 7. So it should be a fairly competitive game, as I think that's Jaden Shokus coming out. Oh, yeah, there's Dylan Matson with 40 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what happens here. Maybe just didn't know when halftime ended.
I do think there's a difference in morale, too. That should be noted. As you can see on the live stream, the Regis student section isn't huge, but there are about 3.5 rows of students.
Yeah.
That big empty spot in the black bleachers on the right side there is where the opposing student section usually sits. And as you can see, I don't know if it has to do with the record or the drive or the time of the game, but they have not one person sitting in their student section. So I don't know if that'll be different tomorrow with the game at Thorp territory, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You never really get too much back and forth where the team plays at their home and then they travel away. So that's always something cool to see. As Noah Terrace will give it to Weisenberger. And there's Riccardi from 3. He's got it. David Riccardi for 3. I think that's his second basket, maybe third basket of the game. There's Matson, wide open. And he's got it. Returns the favor. The Regis Ramblers kind of left him alone and we're asking him to shoot it. That's his first 3 of the night. And missed by Weisenberg, but Riccardi got a lot of rebounds, got a lot of second chance points for the Ramblers. Here's Madison, guarded by Rissler at the top. Charges, hands up. They're pass to Matson. Just back and forth between the Cardinals, looking for someone to get open. Rissler with the steal. He'll hit the deck. Pass to Rosemeyer. Kind of shoves Riccardi, and he's got it. So 5 quick points there for the Cardinals, starting off hot, as they were kind of in a dull streak there for a few minutes, not scoring anything. Riccardi gets blocked, but he'll go to the line. So
definitely coming out more confident than they were.
yeah, I'd agree with that. So foul on Rosemeyer. That's his second. First foul of the half. Riccardi's first chance at the line. And it's all seniors out there for the Ramblers except for Haas, as we mentioned earlier. Rolled his ankle. And there's Riccardi, 2 for 2. There's Pank, Terrace guardian. There's Madison, fires from 3, he misses. A little long, here's Bershbeck. Charging down, Euro step action. Ristler with the rebound, and he's got 2. Lots of second chance opportunities. I think the factor in today's game has been the rebounding by the Ramblers. What do you think about that, Tony?
I would agree with that. Definitely a lot of rebounds, a lot of aggression. I don't see it as much from the Cardinals, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the big thing is just the second chance points. I mean, the Ramblers have had a lot of missed layups. And here's Weisenberger. And again, Riccardi can't get the rebound, but he usually does. And so that's always 2 points. So, I mean, the Ramblers haven't looked good doing their layups. Here's Matson from 3. Long ways out, he misses. So, Terrace will be the inbounder. Pink, Whitmore, Matson, Madison, and Rosemeyer are the starters out there. As Riccardi misses again, but he gets a rebound. And he gets the second chance point. I mean, we were just talking about this. Like, that's been the deal breaker, 59-14, with 5:20 to go. Here's Rosemeyer. Pass to Whitmire. Madison cut to the hoop, but Pank didn't want to pass it there. Kind of dangerous pass. And just chucks that shot up. And here's Weisenberger. He gets it. So, good fast break there by Weisenberger. Here's Madison. Cooper and Brommer get up off the bench, and that's out of bounds. Bershbeck touched it last. So Weisenberger and Terrace will come out. And Whitmire comes out for Braden Wicks, who goes in. Played a lot of minutes in the first half. That's Pank. .61 points for the Ramblers already. Only 1 foul this half. And that's Wicks, who is on the ground. It's back to Madison. Kind of bump in there against each other, and it's going to be a traveling call. Ristler thought the foul was on him, or thought there was a foul. Here's Ristler on the wing. Riccardi. Wicks contests, but it does not matter, as the Ramblers almost have a 50-point lead with Alex Walters going to the scorer's table. Check in for the Cardinals. Ristler almost got a steal gutsy there, entered the passing lane. Wicks drives, gets a layup. Impressive layup there by Braden Wicks, the junior. Brommer goes for a dunk, and he's got it. Don't know if that was, I mean, Tony, did we not have the same situation with Weisenberger in the first half?
It's just too close to call at this point.
Like, they grab the rim, and the ball goes through, so I don't know if it's a dunk. They don't really slam it. And that pass is out of bounds by Rosemeyer. And Weisenberger will come in as Riccardi and Brommer exit. I mean, it's kind of a weird scenario, you know, like, do you classify it as a dunk?
Well, yeah, I'm not 100% sure either.
It's kind of weird.
Definitely high enough to get the dunk. Just don't know if they have enough possession of the rim almost.
Well, yeah, they don't really slam it down, but that might be too much asking for Wisconsin basketball.
Beautiful shot.
And that's a good shot by DJ Cooper. Good 2-point jump shot there. Yeah, you don't get a lot of kids in kind of northern Wisconsin who are able to pound the ball into the rim.
No, you don't see it very often. Although their coach, Connor Miller, has some highlights against Stanley Board and some other schools.
He does. There are Connor Miller highlights on YouTube. There's Weisenberger in the three, wide open. Can't get it as that's over the top of the backboard.
It's an interesting way that bounced off the rim.
Yeah. So the last person to dunk in a game before Blake Rissler was actually Spencer Gailing. And that was in a JV game, assist by Truman Loken. That was not at Regis, though. That might have been at Thorp. Can't really remember. Kind of impressive to dunk in a JV game. There's Pank, just falls to the ground. Brommer gets the steal. Cooper from the free throw line. It's good. He's got 2.
Impressive, he had a guy coming on his back, too.
Yeah. Thought that almost could have been blocked, as that's Liam Syvertson is in. Saw him in the JV game as well, knocked down a few threes. Speaking of threes in the JV game, Chase Brogelman is going to come in soon. Knocked down a couple, I think, from long range away. And Alex Walters gets the rebound. Madison pass to Walters. Wicks gives it back to him. Euro step by Walters off the side of the backboard. Oh, Brommer gives it to Cooper. Cooper driving, gives it to Brommer. Thought he was going to shoot the 3, and that's blocked. He'll go to the line, I think. Yep, so foul on Alex Walters. His team's second this half. So I think this is Brommer's first trip. He's got the first. So Brogelman comes in for Weisenberger. So Cooper, Brogelman, Brommer, Olsen, and Baltz are in for the Ramblers. And then Pank, Walters, Wicks, Syvertson, and Madison for the Cardinals. And that's Pank with the rebound.
3 of the 5 in we saw in the JV lineup.
Don't know what the call was there. 11:33 to go, though, 72-16.
Did we make the second free throw?
Yeah. There's good cut by Madison. Olsen there with the rebound. And here's Cooper. Cooper, good pass. And Baltz goes to the line for an and one chance. Or he gets the and one. He'll go to the line for 3-point play opportunity. And Baltz just short. His first points this game. Walters guarded by Baltz. I think this might be the most points the Ramblers have scored all year. At 72. Thought it was 74. Maybe there's a mistake on the scoreboard. Mike Bruning, one of the teachers here at Regis, operates the scoreboard.
English teacher, yep.
Yeah, he's the freshman English teacher.
Nice guy, Mike.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's also the teacher for the pep club, too.
Yes, I believe so.
As that's Walker Horgan who goes to the scorer's table and will check in for Thorp. Brommer elevates. And he'll get the block. Crossover by Cooper. Wicks giving Brommer some room, wanting him to shoot it. Here's Cooper, shifty ball handler. Under 10 minutes to go now. Cooper pump fake shot. It's good. He averages the second most assists per game in the Clover Belt. Just behind Jaden Hartman, who they played against on Thursday from Bloomer. That's going to be backcourt violation from the Cardinals as Carter Whiteside and Brody Tarbox come in for Cooper and Brommer. No substitutes for the Cardinals. Now we'll get Brogelman. Olsen to Bolts. And good layup there by Micah Olsen. His first two of the night. Tony, do you have anything to say so far in the second half?
No, I mean, I think they had a pretty long locker room conversation for the Cardinals, and it seemed like they came out a lot more confident. They put up 5 points pretty quick, and I feel like for the last 4 or so minutes, it's been really...
Scott Horn, it wasn't coming to me, has 3. So Scott Horn in his 5th year with the Cardinals has a 40% win percentage and, 35%. Connor Miller has a 40%. So these two have met, this is the 5th meeting. They're tied 2-2. So the Ramblers will take the lead after this. They split last year as well. Thorp won the last meeting 66-50 at Eau Claire about a year ago on January 30th. Scott Horn has a 2-5 record against the Ramblers in his 5 years. Obviously, Bryant Brenner was the coach before Connor Miller. So here's Jaden Shokus, number 5. There's Horgen. Can't get that to go. So a couple of JV. It's basically the JV game over again. Just don't want to risk your starting players to get hurt. Liam Syvertson, Braden Wicks, Daniel Leck-Leitner, Jaden Shokus, and Walker Horgenen. There's Tarbox. Tony, anything to add so far?
No, it's pretty stagnant still.
Yeah. As that's kind of a block there by Leck-Leitner, number 42. Junior. Jaden Shokus has a brother, Caleb. Oh, and that was Braden Wicks went down in the paint. Here's Shokus driving. Almost got the rebound there. As Tarbox tries to use the glass, but just misses the hoop. Student section wanted him to get it.
A lot of excitement for the student section here.
Went to Chippewa Falls for his whole life, I believe. And here's Olsen driving. Good step there and off the glass.
Honestly, I think the student section is more fired up about the switch players going in than the starters.
Yeah. I mean, they liked when Harry took that three-point shot, Harrison Haas. When he took that three-point shot right out of the gate. Barely missed. And Brody Tarbox gets the steal. Carter Whiteside. Everybody wants Tarbox to score. And there's Wicks. So here's Jaden Shokus. Liam Silverton, excuse me. Here's Olsen. Silverton missed it. So Whitey, Carter Whiteside can't get it. 79-19, under 4 minutes to go. Good shot there by Liam Silverton. His first two, freshman. Ooh, Brogelman from way outside wanted that. There's Tarbox, uses the glass, still can't get it, gets his own rebound. Can't get that either, Bolts gets it. He wanted to pass to Tarbox there.
I wanted to give him a third chance.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm there.
Yeah. I do really think the big factor in today's game was the second chance points opportunities the Ramblers had. Out-rebounding the Cardinals a lot. And David Riccardi made a big impact in today's game. As Bolts misses that one.
Getting chirped by his own student section.
He is. And he misses the second. So 0 for 2 from Ben Bolts. Silverton. I do think Thorp, I mean, they got a lot of young players. So we'll see what happens in the next few years. As good layup there by Jaden Shokus. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he showed a lot of promise in the JV game. I think he was surprised he made that shot, too. You could see on the look of his face as he looked towards the bench. Looked like Kyrie out there. And Ben Bolts. Obviously, if you didn't hear the news, Luka Doncic, Kyrie's teammate, did get traded. I'm sure you don't want to hear me rant about that trade.
Why not, Peyton?
We'd be here for a while. Here's Silverton. And he'll get blocked. So Bolts with the turnover.
Only about a minute left on the clock now.
Yeah, minute 10. 81-23. Shot by Horgen, and that's out of bounds on Daniel Leitner. Oh, student section wants Brody to score. Brody Tarbox, that is. There's Bolts. We'll get it.
Nice shot from Bolts.
Yeah. So Luka Doncic is a Laker now. That's besides the point. As 30 seconds left.
Getting a little distracted now.
Yeah. And where were you on? I think it was February 1st, 2025 when Luka Doncic got traded.
It will be a historical trade.
I mean, he got traded at like 11 a.m. But you weren't here to watch me talk about Luka Doncic.
Less than 10 seconds left on the clock now.
Connor Miller waved off his team from scoring. So your final today is 83-23 Regis Ramblers over the Thorp Cardinals. I'll send it over to Tony Wessner for the post-game breakdown.
I definitely think the Cardinals came out at the end there. It was a little bit too little, too late.
Yeah.
I also think, you know, at some point, both teams realized what the outcome was going to be and put in a lot of JV players.
Yeah.
I think if the Cardinals want to have a better shot tomorrow, they need to play more confident.
Yeah.
Go for more threes. Play a little bit more physical.
Yeah.
There weren't a ton of fouls called, so they weren't being super overly physical.
Yeah.
I think that they could be a little more physical.
Yeah, I think that goes with their paint post play too, with just not getting rebounds.
Yeah, definitely for sure. The rebounding thing is a huge issue. The Ramblers rebounded almost every ball.
Yeah.
And I mean, they didn't even have to be super aggressive to do it. It was almost handed to them, to be honest. I do think there's a morale difference. Maybe that's why the aggression wasn't there. Maybe that's why the fight wasn't there. Maybe it's having no one here supporting them in their student section. But I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for the Cardinals. They definitely, like we talked about early on today, need to shut down Blake Whistler if they want to perform throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
Blake's a big player.
Yeah.
Definitely a big motivator.
Player. Only a junior, too.
Only a junior. Bright future for him next year. It was nice to see Owen get around. I think he got about 10 points.
Yeah.
Get close to his 1,000-point
He's going to
goal.
do 1,000, yeah. I think he's aiming to break it at home against Fall Creek on Friday.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just been really fun broadcasting today, to be honest. We're both students here. The ads are run by us. It's literally a student production, so it's pretty fun.
So thank you for everybody watching, and have a good rest of your night. This is Regis Ramblers versus Thorp Cardinals on the Rambler Sports Network.